Hello there, and welcome to Geek Speak Next Level. My name is Nath, I am your friendly neighbourhood support worker, and this evening, guys, you've caught me playing a little bit of Minecraft Creative Mode. And as the world pops into being around us, you can see that this is quite a vast build that I've been making. Now, this isn't one I've just whipped up overnight. Truth be told, this is the build that I have been working on and off, for about 4 years now. And yeah, it's quite substantial. So what I thought I'd do tonight, as I've had a pretty tiring day, to be quite honest with you, and I fancy doing something a little bit more chill, a little bit more relaxed. I thought I would start the video by just showing you the world that I've spent 4 years tinkering with, and if we have a bit of time, maybe do some building. But we're just going to keep it nice and chilled tonight. Nothing too serious, nothing too stressful. Because when you have a busy day, an exhausting day at work, it's quite nice just to come back and potter around and to kind of leave your brain at the door a little bit if you can. So, this build, some of it is auto-generated, but most of it I've built by hand in various different sessions. In fact, if you look through the annals of my YouTube channel, you can see me building this bridge and that lighthouse and this boat as well. It's all part of a play series that I did through the COVID pandemic, actually. And there are parts of this build that are quite sparse, as you can see. This is a very, very basic bridge. You've just got kind of like your rampart kind of here, and if we go into the tower, climb up, and we are literally just in a little tower with nothing much. But it's very satisfying from a distance. This bridge, nice and big. The feature of this build, I think we will call it, this world in Minecraft, is that the area that I have been building within, I've run a ridiculously large wall around it, and this bridge is actually part of the wall. This is the one place where people can kind of come and go under it. But if I follow it around, and this will take some time, so talk amongst yourselves, or rather don't, let me talk to you and hopefully be some level of entertaining. You can see we've got our ship there, a little village that auto-spawned. Okay, we're going to do a lap, aren't we? Let's just do a lap. I'll show you this building, because this I have built, as you can probably tell, because of the really, really naff pixel art. We have a clownfish, a starfish, and I believe I intended that to be it was intended to be a shark, and it's more of a dolphin, really. So as you might have gathered, this is my impression of an aquarium. We've got these little pressure pads here that open the doors for us. Let's go in. And I've used materials here to try and create that slightly dark, claustrophobic feel that an aquarium has. As we walk through here, you can see there's a little bit of water under there. We've got our first tank, our first room here. There's a little tank here with some of these fishy dudes in. Got some framed kelp and other bits and pieces that belong underwater. All to add that illusion that this is an honest-to-goodness aquarium. Why there is a random llama here, I do not know. This man is trying to sell in my aquarium. I've got some squid, and they look very squiddy in there. Yes, this is the insightful commentation that you guys sign up for when you watch one of my videos, or when you watch one of my videos on a long work day. We go through these doors now. There's like a one-way system through here. So you can see above, there's some more squid down there. I imagine they've probably eaten any of the fish I put in that tank. Oh well. We'll look up, there's just, again, those nice lights. And in this room I'm pretty proud of. It's the big tank, which is here. Reminds me a bit of the big tank in Plymouth Aquarium, in the National Marine Aquarium, where you've got loads of different animals, and you can see it on two different levels. So we go past these guys who are all just chilling here. And before we go down these stairs, I'll just quickly show you. I think we've got, if memory serves, because it's been a number of months since I've been in this build. We've got bathrooms. Yes, I have legitimately put bathrooms in here. It's a little sad, but... And we've got the men's and the women's. Here we go. Pretty much the same deal. We also have a little cafe. Or my approximation of a little cafe. You can see out the window. That's the little village that we saw earlier on. Don't know why all the art has skeletons on, but oh well. And you just come up here and order your food. So you can see the fishies and then eat the fishies. Or such might be the idea. Now, if we go down the stairs, we can see the bottom of that massive tank. And again, like, it's dark, it's moody, it's aquarium. And our one-way system leads us down this hallway. I have, like I say, space and room to do more stuff if I want to. Could knock through that wall and create another room. But let's get out of here, because this isn't the tour of the aquarium, this is the tour of the world. And the world that I've fashioned. So, following the wall around, there's we'll quickly scoot over here. There is a portal to the underworld here, which I've built. I made this all myself, this kind of shrine type thing. It was loosely made to resemble the Emerald Altar from the Sonic series, but, you know, I just got creative with patterns and stuff, and that's one of the best things about Minecraft, is you can just do whatever you want and make patterns. We'll come over and I'll quickly show you the lighthouse as well. Obviously, you can't really have round shapes, but when the sun goes down, this looks good, because that again all glows. And it's based off Smeaton's Tower, which is the famous... Whoops. In the drink we are. The famous Plymouth Lighthouse. Quickly go inside. There's a little bell because... Ow. Loud. Apologies, headphone users. Because why not? It's all very wooden inside with lots of naked flame. I maybe should have rethought that. But yeah, it's just a standard spiral staircase. And you go all the way up. There's a little emergency lantern there. And here we go. And we can actually go inside the light. So there we go. That is the lighthouse. Now we have to go all the way downstairs because I haven't made an exit at the top. Because, to be fair, in real life you don't need the exit at the top of the lighthouse. Here we go. So let us continue on the Magical Mystery Tour, as it will now be called. It won't be. That's just a one-time use, I promise. Or do I? The wall kind of continues, and you can see again on the corners I've made little towers. I haven't laid all the bobbly bits of the ramparts up here yet. That's again something that I can do as I potter around in this world. Now, there's a lot over here. There is a lot. We'll start with what is directly in front of us now, this kind of grey tower, and then we'll get into the castle and other bits and pieces. This was kind of meant to be like a wizard's tower type thing. Again, portals to the underworld either side, kind of like some kind of ritualistic looking McGubbins here. If we pop down here, again, more ritual stuff, and an ender portal as well. The ladder that we can get up. Oops, a daisy. There we go. And it is just a large, I mean, look at the chandelier, very gothic chandelier, which I'm quite proud of secretly. But yeah, the intention was just to make this look kind of a bit magical and a bit imposing. And I know this is nerdy, and I am sorry, but the roof, perfect pyramid. I'm really quite happy with it. And yes, so this was actually a collaboration. A friend of mine and I, during the pandemic, built this kind of area here, the lower area of this Gothic style, very large and a bit over the top castle. I added these 3 towers, the 2 kind of short ones and the 1 mammoth one there, as well as the balustrade here. So let's go in through here. I'll show you kind of the top. So because every kingdom, the king needs to come out and view his land, I guess. That whole area, again, I'll get into in a little bit. But I wanted to go for kind of like a black and gold vibe here. Gothic kind of cathedrals and stuff always used, kind of the cross symbolism, so I put that in there as well. We pop down the ladder here, and now this is very bare bones at the moment. I haven't started furnishing it, but I'm going to kind of do something military based here, just like some knights in armor, that kind of stuff, some weaponry. And links kind of through over here. So it is all naked inside at the moment. We haven't furnished it. But we can get into one of our 3 towers this way. So, and again, I need to build the spiral staircase that will take us all the way up. And it is mammoth. It really is mammoth in here. There's like a little first floor here which links to the other 2 towers. So I'm gonna show you that now actually. And the plan is that there'll be something intelligent done with these towers. Maybe like library in one of them, and like, just all sorts of things you can do, all sorts of castle-y things. And then we go into the other tower, and again it's the same thing, it connects at the same point down there as well. But if I take you up, right up to the top, and there is another little connecting bridge here, connects all 3 towers, which I thought was quite a nice little touch. And if we get back into the main tower, you can see that I've started building stuff in here again, but it goes up and up and up, and there's no light up here, I don't think. So let's get right up to the top and give you guys a sense of scope. Let's put this beacon up here. So yeah, it's large. It is a large marge. Let us descend, not into madness, but back to the bottom of the towers. And what I'll do is I'm going to just jump down here to where the main tower connects with the main body of the castle. So I've gone for like this nice dark wood here, because again I think it fits the aesthetic quite nicely. I haven't got a route down from here yet, but I'm planning on doing something clever around here. This is where we kind of were. That's the bit that links up to the balustrade and the balcony. And if we come down this side, this is where I've started to do stuff with the castle. I have a throne room. This still like connects to like loose bits of the underbelly, and there's like a waterfall here that you can fall through. Probably wouldn't pass a health and safety check. But I got real creative with the throne. I wanted something really grand, like Game of Thrones style. But there weren't enough spiky bits to do a Game of Thrones one, so instead we've got this, a couple of balconies to, for people to gather around for when the king would make announcements, that kind of thing. But that is, in a nutshell, our very large Gothic castle. There's much work to be done here, and maybe we'll come back later on and put some bells and whistles on it. Maybe we won't. I do come back to Minecraft, as I say, every so often when I'm feeling a bit burnt out and I want to do something creative. And I think that's really important to understand, is that we all have a limit, right? We all have times where we just need to do a bit of self-care. And this game is one of those games that I do that self-care with, or to. Another tower here as well, another by the bottom of the other tower. So yeah. Now this village down here, auto-spawned. This is in-game auto-generation. That is what Minecraft does. Hence the weird columns of water over there as well, which we need to do some landscaping around. This structure, however, is all me. I'm going to be a bit of a geek and a bit of a weeb for a second. I'm a huge fan of the anime and the manga series Bleach. And in Bleach, they have what is called the Soul Society. Now, the Soul Society, think basically kind of a Shinigami military based in feudal Japan, and you're kind of there. It's just very Japanese style, especially the feudal Japanese era. So inside we've got, so this is our military complex basically. This is what the style that we've adapted. Very Japanese, kind of got like tiled floors, rocks here, and then that very wood and dark red brick kind of style. I think this is one of our barracks. So if we pop in, yeah. So I've furnished a lot of these. There's still a few bells and whistles to add, but we've got like a kind of sitting area. There's like a kitchen, bar, food area here. If we ascend the ladder, and jump off, we have got our actual barracks. This is the blue barracks. I think I've just done a different colour scheme for each barracks, but put them in the same kind of format. Bookcase, bed, trunk. Fairly basic. Same colour scheme over here. Let's hop down the other side. And yeah, I've gone for reasonably symmetrical upstairs and a little asymmetrical downstairs. If we go into the barracks directly next door, I believe it is the same exact style. And I did have to kind of check and double check that I got everything right when I made this. If we go up here, it won't be blue, I don't think. Instead, it will be green. There we go. So green beds and that, and the carpet is blue. The carpet on the other one should have been green, I think. So it's kind of, again, it's a bit of a, you know, bit of a labour of love, that one. There's a bit of space over here. We could maybe build something else. We've got this little complex here, which we'll get into now, actually. Go through here. And again, like, I haven't completely finessed what I want these to be. This is just kind of a structure. You've got 4 entry points, I believe. Yeah. So it's almost like a lookout tower. If we go up here and onto the first floor, just windows, very basic. Keeps it bright and easy, light and kind of good to look at. We can come out onto this bit and it connects to this, which I don't believe I've done anything with yet. I think I was going to use this as some kind of like maybe like a grain silo, or you know, a prison cell, maybe something like that. It could be like a, because the only way in is through the lookout tower. It would make sense for it to be a prison tower, right? So that might be a thing. And if I go up this other ladder and hop out here, we got another route to another tower, which again could be a prison tower. The more I say it, the more I like the thought of it being a prison tower, actually. And again, on the 3rd floor, same exact process. And if we zoom over here, same exact thing. So there's definitely some tweaking, some work to be done to make this functional and to make it look the way I want it to look. There's also 2 other buildings here. So we've done the towers. Oh, sorry, I've missed a few bits. There is a building over here first. I can't quite remember what this is. Oh, yes, armory. So I've made like an armory here. You got all your swords and all your bows and arrows here. Go up to the top, and you can see there's like grenade weapons and there's like crossbows and stuff. Jump back down. There we go. So yeah, this I had fun with. Looks very military and like a storage area. And again, you've got those nice pressure pads to get in and out. Over here, I'm quite proud of this. It's a training dojo. And you can see like you've got people like, yeah, we've got the armor sets here, targets on the back wall, targets there, a set of each of the sets of armor as well. It's very basic, but it just looks like a bit of a dojo, in my mind anyway. A couple more buildings over here. Again, that's one building. I don't think I've done anything with it yet. Nope, I have not. So this is just a large, empty building, possibly like an office or something, like a military office. And then we've got over here what I imagine is the commander's quarters. So it's a little basic at the moment. We've got a couple of, I think these are rabbits over here, and a nice little pond, keeping with the Japanese aesthetic. And if we go in, it's a bit bare bones. But if we come through here, oh, it's also bare bones. Okay, I haven't done enough with this particular build yet, but that's okay. We've got room for improvement, room for change and growth. I've got a 2nd floor. How do I get to the 2nd floor if I just blocked it in? I may have just created a 2nd floor and a 3rd floor. Oh dear. Huh. Well, I've got some work to do, clearly. But that's okay. So I built all of this. All of that is very much me. As is this bridge I'm quite proud of, actually. Sorry, I'm basically now just turning this into a look at how cool I am stream. I'm not that cool. This arch bridge was something that I actually went online and got some ideas for. And I quite like how it looks. It's kind of, again, it just connects to the military complex. But it also links to a town. Now this, partly auto-generated. Not fully. So some of the buildings, like this one here, are very clearly placed by the game. It's just the style that the game auto-generates. And then there are buildings like this one, which is a hotel, I believe, if memory serves. Yes, it is. Service. Um, and this is the counter. There's a little restaurant, if I'm not mistaken, back here. Yeah, just like a little dining area type thing. And if we go up to the top floor, there is a color-coded. Yep. So here's one room. All the rooms have got a similar style. Piece of art, beds, books, table. So is that. Just to show I'm not talking rubbish, we'll run through. Well, I won't show you every room because that would be very boring. If we go to like this one, yeah, carpet, table. Some of the rooms are bigger and better than others, but I just thought it was quite a nice idea to have like a little inn, similar format. Because really it brings, if you're going to build a full-on town or a full-on city, I guess you've got to think about the economy of the city. You've got to think about what would a city usually have. You have shops, you would have places to stay, places to eat, forges in this case as well. There's like forges around here and blacksmiths. And then this one, I believe, is I think it's just a little shop. Yep, just a little food shop. So you've got like carrots and potatoes, fruit over here, bread, just your basic stuff. What's through this one? I think this is another shop. This might be like a weapon shop, maybe? Oh no, it's a bookshop. Yeah, and it's quite small. But I wanted to make it just kind of feel a bit lively. There's space over here for more buildings. There's also a little route under here into a canal, and a little tunnel as well that the boats can go in and out of. Now this monstrosity here does not fit the aesthetic at all, and it was the first thing I built in this world, and I haven't been able to bring myself to destroy it yet because, well, it's the first thing I built in the world. It's a bit of a hodgepodge. As you can see, it's like a modern house with a pool. You've got some like glowy rocks here to make it like a warm pool. Bonfire out here as well. And if we go in, you can see it's a bit more modern looking, right? We've got like modern office here. Desk, chair, bookcase again, bright lighting. There's a roof garden, I believe. Oh, no, sorry, there's a bedroom first. Again, yeah, reasonably modern looking. And then there's a roof garden, because why not? And a tennis court, because again, why not? And if I go back down, if I can find the, oh, there we go, there's the ladder. Down you go, mate. Come on. I can't get down the hole now. What's going on there? There we are. Get back down to the down to the floor. It's like a little oh, this is a bathroom here, I believe. Literally a bathroom with a full bath as well. You've got like maybe like a loofah and a rubber duck, I think there, and toilet, sink. So I went for something modern when I first started the game because I just did. That was just the choice that I made. Got like a mezzanine floor here, carpet pattern, and to show you how modern it is, it's also got a cinema. There's the screen and there's the seats. I think there's like a little library in here as well. Yeah, little library. So yeah, I got real creative. I just started building and building and didn't stop. There's more to show you downstairs, but before we go downstairs, I'll show you this. This is a little special, and a little bit extra as well, if I'm being truthful. When I made this build, I was living in Plymouth, and I decided that I'd make an approximation of the room that I rented in the shared house in Plymouth. So this is that. This is like a little hallway that I used to walk into, and a big window at the front. I had like a little lower hallway all to myself. I go up the stairs to my bedroom, and this is literally what it looked like. There's a big red and black gaming chair. My telly was there. I've made that kind of just out of like panes of glass and kind of different types of rock. Bookcase, treasure chest, sofa, big black sofa. Missed that big black sofa was lovely. Coffee table, wardrobe, bed, pictures, etc. And a little desk with kind of where I'd potter around and do bits and pieces, and table for board games and stuff. And This is why I've not really been able to get rid of this part of the build. It's because now I live in Exeter. I moved here just over a year ago now, actually, and it's quite special to me being able to reflect back on the years I spent in Plymouth and the last place I lived there. But I don't regret moving to Exeter at all. I moved up here to become a support worker for the YMCA, a job that I take immense pleasure in, and immense pride in as well. It's a great job. I love working with young people, and it's something that I'm super passionate about. And before I get too sentimental, let's go downstairs, and I'll show you the rest of this mansion, I guess you could call it. Like a little storage area here with, again, barrels of food and stuff. There's just like a large random room here with a bit of a library. Haven't really worked out what I'm doing with this one. There is a door to a rose garden. Through here, I believe, it's like a... Oh, come on, brain. What are you in here? I want to say armory. Armory, yes. And just another armory, you know. Suits of armor, blacksmithing table there. There's a food hall through here, and then a dance hall through here. Again, I really wasn't sure what I was going for when I started building this. I think this was like early inspiration of internal or interior design for my castle. But yeah, so that's kind of the buildings over on this side of the map. Now you can see where we started. We started over here with the lighthouse and the bridge. The bridge and the ship are just over here. And I wasn't joshing, I wasn't kidding when I said that this is a mammoth build, because there's still more over here that I can show you. So you can see the wall follows around, and it follows around, and then we get to this over here, which again, going with the Japanese aesthetic, the big red gates that a lot of Japanese shrines have, and a little bridge over the waterfall. I thought that was a waterfall, maybe not. Built this just to look like a bit of a kind of feudal Japanese tower. There's some kind of shrine over here with a samurai sword on it that I've made from just like a bit of chain and whatever the heck that is. And then we've got like this Japanese style tower, which again, it isn't really super interesting on the inside. I haven't done anything with it. Down here, what's down here? I forgot that this existed. What's down here? I have built a path and a hidden room, it looks like. It has been a number of years. Oh, yes, of course, it comes down here. So there's a bottom path as well. And if I follow the path all the way, it actually goes into under the mountain, which is pretty cool. So down here, I haven't finished what I'm doing down here. I've just started mining. Just mining. Leave these beacons here just to, you know, as light. If I go up here, I think... Yeah, it goes further around. So yeah, I've just been like mining into the earth here. We'll jump up here. Oh, that's it. It goes to the back of the shrine. There's a secret path to the back of... That's quite exciting. I really enjoyed that. I completely forgot that I'd built that. That's really fun. So yeah. So over here, this part of the map is pretty sparse. But I'm going to get to the wall here. Land on it, hopefully. There we go. I've done the ramparts or the balustrade, whatever those bobbly bits are called, on this side, not the other. Because again, work in progress, right? But if I follow the wall around to this large part of it, I've actually done something on the inside of this. If I can get in the doors. I haven't put pads on that, have I? There's like an internal room here. Let's go this way first. Is there a route down? Ah, no, I've just done lighting under the stairs. I was going to put like hidden stuff in here, because I'm a big fan of the hidden pathways. It's pretty cool. And if I go up here, around, and around, there's just like a little storm shelter on the wall. You can get out to the rest of the wall here, or you can continue going around here just to see a nice little lamp. So I'm as you can probably tell, guys, I've spent hours upon hours on this build. The wall itself was an act of, I'll be honest, it was a bit mind-numbing to build. But I did it, and I enjoyed it. We're not done yet. There's still more. There is still more in this world. again, I built kind of, I haven't finessed it yet. You can see it's kind of quite a basic, blocky, square-looking building. But I kind of wanted to make the height of the wall match the landscape a bit. So I'm going to figure out what I'm doing with that one day, I'm sure. There's a nice little cave over there, so I might incorporate that into the build as well. But I'll just run through here quickly just so you can see what it is. It's literally just an unlit tunnel. Comes down here and out the other side, right? And this is the far end now of the wall. There's another auto-spawned village there, which I can build into and build around. I've got this that I built. It's meant to be like an observatory. And you can kind of tell that. You've got like what's meant to resemble a telescope on top. And a dome. It looks pretty good at night. The wall kind of corners here and ends. There's like another barracky thing here, which is a little populated on the inside, I want to say. There's also... This is the exit, the rear exit of the kingdom, if you like. And you've got that kind of like... I've put just like fencing here to make it look like it's a barricade that can come down. But you can see here, there's just ladder, leads up to the top of the wall again. Oh, that shouldn't be there though. Let's get rid of that. And it carries on around as per normal. I'm just going to fly quickly now because there's not much left to show you on this world before we start doing some building. I don't know what time we're on, so bear with for a second. I'm just going to check. So we're at the half an hour mark. Wow! I didn't realise there was half an hour's worth of content to show you guys before we even started. The final thing that I put in here is a little hot spring resort. Again, very Japanese themed, right? There's like little sandstone steps here. You step on here and there's like a little resort with library books and you know, comfy seats made of wood. So not that comfy really. But there, that is, in a nutshell, what I've been doing in my Minecraft world. And now the question is, what do I do next? Well, let's get into our options. So, one of the benefits of creative mode in Minecraft is there is just so much that you can build. You've got so many resources, so many different things. So I want to add a few bits and pieces to something. I haven't decided what. I'm thinking we might start here and make some prison cells. Because that's cheerful, right? Now, I've got to remember what kind of wood I've used. So I think I've used the oak wood here. So let's have a look. Oak wood planks we want. We're also going to want some form of lighting. So let's have a little look. What do we do for lighting? Let's see if we can get some of these lanterns wherever they are. There we go. Hanging lanterns. And let's get some torches as well. Now we also need something for the cells. So there should be chain somewhere. It has been a while since I've played this game, guys, and so remembering how to use the inventory and stuff is going to be half the challenge here. Goodness me, right, where are we looking? It's towards the top. Oh, it used to be towards the top. Let's have a look for some... Oh, hello, this looks promising, I think. There we go. It's going to take me a few hours of play just to kind of refamiliarize myself with where everything is. We just want an iron door, and we want a bed, but we don't want like a fancy bed because it is a prison. It is a prison cell. So let's go for the light grey. That feels like it's in match with the aesthetic. And because we're not absolute monsters, a bookshelf. And there we go. So I'm going to enter fly mode now. And the space down there as well. So what we could do potentially, how many blocks are we? 1, 2 this side and 1, 2, 3 that side. I don't like that. It's not symmetrical. That bothers me, but it's a bit late in the day to be farting around with that. What we could do is have like a stairwell going down that side. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. I like where my brain is going with this. That's the thing. Sometimes people plan these things out and they make something look fantastic, right? Sometimes you just have to play around and risk it, and if it looks rubbish, hey, it looks rubbish. But there's a bit of trial and error in games like Minecraft for sure. Just figuring out what you want things to look like, how you want them to go. I don't think we'd have the cells right at the top, would we? We would have like a guard area, I would have thought. So why don't we just do some flooring? And we can start with our lanterns, actually. Let's do... If I just put... I reckon if I put one here, 2, 3, and descend a bit, 3. 3 and a lantern. There we go. And there we've got a hanging lantern. Now, what square was that? That was cool, okay. So we want to put one here, because symmetry. So 1... Oh, okay, got to get right under it now. 2, 3. And... lantern. And then we do... Oh, this is so relaxing. I do enjoy this game. Even the music is very, very zen, very peaceful. There we go. So we've got some light now to work with. But we won't have any light down here. We don't have any steps yet either. So let's work that out. I'm probably going to put 2 blocks here. And 2 blocks here. And 1 block there. Oh, no, let's do that, actually. And we want to change materials here, I think. I think we want to go for something a bit more white, kind of diorite kind of thing. Or quartz. Let's go for smooth quartz stairs. Because that fits the style of the outside of the building, I think. There we go. And we do them there. Cool. Now we need to figure out how many blocks. I'm wondering, do I want to keep these blocks? Now, you know what? We're going to use diorite as well. Let's get. So I've used smooth diorite here, haven't I? Smooth quartz, sorry. So let's find a square block of smooth quartz to match it. Block of quartz, pillar, chiseled, smooth quartz block. There we go. And here we can now. Yeah, that'll be easier to do. That goes there. Getting a bit overexcited there with the old quartz. And it's going to hopefully wind down and lead to the bottom. So that's. Tell you what I might want to do here as well is do another lantern maybe. And we can put one just under it. Yeah, that's a bit better, isn't it? Now we can see what we're doing. And it's probably going to turn. We really only want it to be 1 block long, so that would be where it goes down here, I think. Oh, I'm not sure. So I reckon we do 1 more. Oh, wrong way, wrong way. And then this would be the point where it turns. And if I put a block here, that will smooth it out. Yeah, look at that. That looks good. And it's going to mean now that we have to build into this wall as well. So we are going to be losing a bit of space, but that's okay. Whoops. Again, getting trigger finger here, getting trigger itchy. Let's put another lamp up here, actually. Yep, and then we go one down there. Beautiful. And because symmetry. We need to do something about this gap here, don't we? Because we can't really have people plummeting from there. So let's put these. Yeah, I think that'll be the right thing. And we can put like a barrier or something. And if you're just joining us, welcome to I Make a Prison. Yes, that is exactly what I'm actually doing. There we go, we'll hit the ground floor now. Okay. Stairs, 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 and stairs. And we have a route. Just need to fill this out now to make sure it's not all blocking off. Ooh. Bit ambitious there. So this can be the area where our prison... Oh, am I being a bit ambitious here? Am I being a bit ambitious? Or am I able to do something? Like put prison cells along the... Ooh. I'm having ideas, people. I'm having ideas. I wonder if... that might not work. I was having ideas, and then I thought better of them. I don't like the way that juts out, so what I might do to make it look a bit more aesthetically pleasing is... Yeah. I think that might be... That might be enough. So now I'm going to start looking at the size of the cell. I want it to be tall, I want it to be long as well, and I want it to be lit. So let's put candle here for starters. And we want to have space for the guards to walk up into, so we need to leave these two blocks, I think, clear. And it's connected there now. Let's get rid of that bit actually, because I want to put that there. And then the door. Am I being a little bit thick here? What's going on? Why am I not connecting you? If I put a block up here and a block up here. Surely I should be able to fit a... Oh, hello, that didn't go well. I should be able to fit a door to the cell. Okay. What if I just take the end out? Okay. We've hit a snag. We have hit a snag. I can't fit a door on my cell. What if I click on it? No, it's not going to let me. Okay. Well, how do we get the prisoners into the cells then, if we can't make a cell made of metal? I'm sticking with it. We're going to find a way. Whoop! Nope, that doesn't work. Oh, what if we put them in from the top? What if... I mean, we won't be able to ever get them out again, but it is only a video game after all, so that's okay. No human rights are being violated. Ooh. Okay. So we've got a little cell here. And they can't climb out of it, but they can get into it, kind of. It's not the best cell that I've ever made, I'm not going to lie. Right, let's put this up on the wall instead. Give them a little reading book. You know what, let's give them a couple. And let them have a little lantern on top of it. And then we can get rid of that naked flame, because that will burn out. Let's make it a bigger bed. So it's not the worst prison cell you've ever seen, right? I wonder if maybe we just leave a gap naturally in it, so they can come and go, right? Oh, I'm being thick, aren't I? Okay, we've got a plan. There is now a plan in play. So the bars still make it look like a prison, right? If we extend them to here... No... Just to make it look wall-like. But then we can put a door. Still not going to work, is it? Oh, dear. Oh, okay. I'm saying okay a lot, and that's because I have ideas. Yes! Okay. I need to stop saying okay now. Cool. Alright, things are happening. Things are happening. Look at that. We've got something. We've got something going on now. Yes, okay. This works. And we're giving it a roof as well. Oh, in fact. Oh, am I good enough for this? Can I do this? Oh, it doesn't lay that way, does it? I was hoping we could get mesh across the top. But I don't think the game will let us do that. So let's see what else we've got in our little toolbox. Is there anything that would act as like a mesh? Like a metal mesh? I don't think we're in luck. But you know what? This is looking better than it was a minute ago. Let's just give him a roof. Let's just give him a actual roof. So he ain't climbing out over the top neither. There we go. So there is now a door. We need to make a hallway really here, don't we, as well? We need to do the whole thing. Let's get out of there so we can go and crack on with the rest of what we're doing. So we have built a prison cell, and there's... That works, actually, because I can then kind of hop onto here and build another one. Okay, we've got a plan now. We've started working on the interior. Let's make it again, just like aesthetically look like it is meant to be a prison. There we go. Simple touches, but they make it effective. Let's do a little desk as well, actually, which is literally just going to be a couple of blocks. And we can literally, by just putting a lantern on it and doing a gap in it, bring it here, and put a little chair in it maybe. And for a chair, I literally just do smooth quarter steps. And that looks like it's meant to be some kind of an entrance. It's a bit of a clutch, but we've done it. So that's just like a tiny little tweak, a tiny little example of just how little builds, little kind of bells and whistles can make the place look better. Now, what else can we do? What else can we do exploring our world? Let's jump down here for a second to see what the... Oh wow, it goes deep, man. That looks cool though. Oh, that looks really cool. It's like a valley, a waterfall valley type thing. It is a shame that it's right in the middle of our kingdom, but it does look cool. There's so much space, and there's so many possibilities of things we could do. How do I clear my inventory? There used to be a button for clearing the whole inventory. No, that ain't gonna do it. No, I'm not. I think they maybe have updated it. You can do it by pressing triangle, but that's long-winded, going through every item and pressing triangle. Oops, and then it clips up there and... why are you clipping? The cursor is very sensitive. Let's have a little wonder now. Oh, guys, I haven't shown you the pirate ship yet, have I? I'm sorry. I've shown you what it looks like, but we've not been on it. And that's a shame, because this is probably the hardest build of a thing I've ever done. I found a recipe online, and I followed it, and it took me a good hour and a half. but it's like an Emerald Dragon ship. It's got like a mast. You can see I've got like the followed the pattern exactly. So we've got these. Well, except for the gold and the emerald, actually, I chose that after the fact because I just thought it looked quite swish. Quite a nice little pattern there. And some rolled up ones. There's like a crow's nest up here as well. And part of it I did adapt myself. So if we go here, I'm quite proud of this. Captain's cabin. And secret pathway. We just did. There we go. Hidden pathway. If I jump down here, if the game will let me jump down here, what's going on? Why am I not jumping? There we go. There is crew, where the crew can sleep, right? And it goes all the way through the center, through like the gut of the ship. You come out right here at the bottom of the mast, so you can climb up the mast. Haven't finished this bit yet. This is going to potentially be just like a navigation station or something. Or did I do the? No, sorry, I did the wheel up here. You got a compass and like that's meant to be basically where the skipper would be or the captain would be. Need a seat for him and a few other bits and pieces. But if we go back down into the captain's quarters and then down into the hold, there is a fast escape route. You can jump out the tail. So it's a little escape. That lantern's stopping us actually, I think, isn't it? Oh, hello, Steve. Blimey, big face. Let's get rid of that. Yep, there you go. Little escape hatch at the bottom of the ship, and the nice emerald tail and the rudder just there. So yeah, guys, I've rambled on about a bunch of things that I'm planning on building and a bunch of things that I have built. But my encouragement to you today, because I always like to leave these videos, these streams on a positive. I like them to have a bit more of a purpose than just me playing video games. It's if you are needing some R&R and you've had a long day at work, you've had a long week, finding a comfort game is really key if you're going to use gaming as one of your coping mechanisms. I use it as one of mine. And I'll go one further and say that I think it's a positive coping mechanism. I think that video games, just like anything else, can be a source of comfort and encouragement to us when we need one. And we all need it sometimes, let's be honest. So Minecraft's one of mine, and I've really enjoyed sharing this gargantuan build with you guys. I might even, at some point down the road, do a live stream where I do some more building, because I'd like to get back into Minecraft a bit more. It is a game that I come to again and again. But that is it for this episode of Geek Speak Next Level. It has been a much more relaxed and just flowy, chilled out Geek Speak, but that's okay. Coming up on the channel, I've got some unboxings to do for you guys. I've got a couple of click crates that arrived today that I'm looking forward to unboxing on the channel. We've also got some Pokemon cards coming in the post, which I'll do a formal unboxing for as well on the. On Skill Check Next Level, we've got some Sonic, we've got some Spider-Man coming up, a bunch of other video games. Really looking forward to doing more episodes of this, because I do get a kick out of sharing just a little bit of my gaming habits with you guys. But that is it for this episode. So until next time, thank you ever so much for watching. If you do like my content, drop me a like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be alerted for whenever we go live with another video. But until next time, stay safe. See you, bye.
PlayStation